to be surprised. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Boy, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that. Try and get a big stack in my bag. Yeah, you know I'm getting to it, it's like that, like that. Hey, never feeling the pressure, please not at all. I walk in when it's crunch time, leaves in the fall. Woman on me, only hit my name on a roll call. It's like there is no ground beneath my feet, I got no flaws. Still humble, but just don't get it confused. You know who I am, there's no need to introduce. I am one of one, they can't stand it, but it's true. Sicker than the average, ain't no challenge that's immune. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure. Baby, I'm a go-getter, go-getter. Yeah, you better go figure, go figure.
Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in
Herbert on the first play wants to pass it. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Austin Eckler, the intended target. And now it's second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. It's a gain of 9, but it's also going to mean a punt here on their opening drive. Not the best of starts here. We know they're on a 2-game skid. 3 and out. That's not what they had drawn up.
Not even close, and now what you're asking your...
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. The throw over the middle taken in. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Herbert off of play action. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Herbert now. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to After the turnover, here's Herbert. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 3, second and a yard. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to and I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Draw play. It's Eckler. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Now it's Herbert. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Once more, here's Eckler. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Running on first down, Eckler. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Marquise Bell in on that stop. Here's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain, 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, Herbert. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Herbert working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's taken in by Palmer. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. That'll give him 8 that time, and that's going to make it 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they're able to double their lead just before half. It's 6-0. On 1st and 10, Herbert. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. Then he'll take this back down inside the 20. So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Open man, it's Palmer. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Herbert on first down now. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Herbert throwing again. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. A gain of 8 there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. Looking to throw. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 26. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. It's Eckler again. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. And this one is right through. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a 1st down due to the previous penalty. The Chargers on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Up the middle with Eckler. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Hasn't had his best game running the football here tonight, but hey, that's a critical spot right there to convert on 3rd down, and he did it.
And the lights are shining just a little bit brighter right now, aren't they? You remember the beginning of the game? If he gets this 1st down, everybody's happy. That's cool. But here, that was critical, and it really energizes them.
Down to the 42, 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Herbert. A little short pass. This is Everett. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Heck of a move, and then brought down near the 23. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Herbert operating from the red zone. Oh, no, he lost the football. A big loss on the play. That's the bad news. A consolation, they keep the football. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Herbert. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Well, I mean, both offenses have clearly struggled throughout, so kind of fitting that it's another big defensive play that yields points here in the late going.
Yeah, really, both of these defenses have been up to the task throughout this game, and we haven't seen much in terms of offensive creativity or results. And there, not only does the defense force a turnover, but they have the presence of mind to take it back for 6 points.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's got it to Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock, in a tight 1-point game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. That is caught. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Here's 1st down. Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now Herbert got to get him to the line in a hurry. Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. Now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Got a quick flash about being in their huddle. Whatever the play call was, it was tagged with these words: make sure you stay in the middle of the field. That's where we want to be.
And he did just that. What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8. Again, it's Kelly. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here we go, 1st and goal. Herbert to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to discuss.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. So they came in here facing a very tall task going against the NFL's #1 ranked defense, but they got the job done. Charles, really an outstanding performance.
They certainly showed that they weren't going to be intimidated, didn't they? They took out the best defense in the NFL today, took it right to them, and that's against a group of guys that is used to shutting people down. To me, this is going to be a signature moment for this team's season.
So for LA, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I can get it gone in a blink. Stack money. We can make a from the sink. Money. He can make a call if he tweet. Black money. I can make a ball when I speak. Rap money. Brother used to hide 100. The hashtag partner used to bust a couple scams off of Snapchat. Shorty tryna come up on the bands cause of that. We don't give a Uncle Sam if you ask that. Where the money in the middle. Boy, I just solved the riddle for this pound cake. Giggles, now I see fiddle all around, man. He little, my head was on a swivel. He was pushing the rental. Ain't it cool?